I'm Matt Rendell of the Mishawaka Network here with Coach Keith Kinder. This is the Coaches Show presented by Southwestern Michigan College. Coach, last week we were home here at Mishawaka at Steel Stadium. Fun night. You had band, senior night, all of that stuff, and you guys came away with the win. What were your takeaways with that game?
Well, it was a fun night for our program. We beat a really good team, the team that played in the state championship game last year. So that was something that was on our kids' mind, since we're now in the same sectional playing in 4A. So it was a fun night. It got a little hairy there at the end of the first half. Northwood had all the momentum going into halftime, but the way our kids came out and played in the second half, I thought was pretty impressive.
You always hear in the school, around the community, about who scored the touchdowns and who's, the quarterback and the fullbacks and the running backs. Who on the defense has really shown you a lot this year as the defense played really well?
Well, I thought Friday, Drew Ginter at corner was really good, made like 8 tackles solo. They threw a lot of stuff short. And he made a lot of plays and did not give a lot of yards after the catch up. Brady Hooten played really well as well and has been really solid for us on the defensive side of the ball. Trey Dunning at D-line made a couple really nice plays up front as well. And when his motor's going, he's making a lot of plays too, and he's fun to watch play. So collectively on the defensive side of the ball, there's some specific things we got to get better at in terms of running to the football on a consistent basis. But our team is fun to watch. They play with a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm.
You guys are going on the road this week to Goshen. Goshen's had a tough year, but you always talk to the kids about playing hard every week. What are you looking for when you go to Goshen this Friday?
Well, the biggest thing is, what we're going to talk to our kids this week about is fixing the mistakes that we see on film on Saturday mornings. The mental lapses, the pre-snap penalties, the post-snap penalties, the effort plays where we're not running to the ball consistently, 11 guys on defense, and just making sure that we're crisper than we've been. I don't think we've played our best football game yet, and we're about halfway through the season. So as you start to move to the second half of the season, you want to make sure that you're playing better football because it's going to be more meaningful down the stretch. So we got a lot of things to focus on this week in terms of just getting better ourselves.
You just talked about halfway through the season. The season's short. You've talked about it in the past about, taking advantage. What do you tell your players, especially your seniors, about, hey, we're halfway through. We only got a guaranteed X number of games. What do you tell your players that way?
Well, just, the big thing is to embrace the opportunities that you get. They're only guaranteed 10 of them, and this Friday is number 5. So just making sure that they don't waste moments, and that includes practicing, right? You shouldn't have a bad practice because eventually you're not going to have the opportunity to practice. So it's really just about understanding the limited amount of time you have left to be a Mishawaka football player, and hopefully our seniors are grasping that and taking advantage of it.
And then lastly, you've got a lot of fans out here Friday. As always on the road, Mishawaka fans travel. What's your message to the fans about whether it's gratitude, whether it's we really need you at these away games? What's your message to the fans for this coming week?
Well, I think the one thing is I think that the energy at our home games has been incredible this year. I thought our crowd at Marion and Concord were both really good as well. I think that the fans enjoy watching our kids play because of the way our kids play, and I think it's something that our community has kind of, wrapped their arms around our program. It's a fun group to coach. I think it's a fun group to watch play football, and so hopefully we continue to have good support. The weather's going to be beautiful again, so as long as it stays like that, hopefully we can get some good crowds.
Thanks for your time. Good luck this Friday at Goshen, and we look forward to seeing you. You can listen to the game on Pulse FM. That was our Coaches Show with Coach Keith Kinder, presented to you by Southwestern Michigan College.